lifestyle really lends itself to open plan living. But planned is the operative word. If open plan living spaces aren't designed correctly, you can end up living in a very noisy space. And flooring is a good way to counteract that. What we are seeing now is a growing and exciting trend to mix flooring types and textures. Here at Amy and Frank's new home, they've gone with an interesting mixture of flooring throughout the home. And it's why they've done that that makes it really clever. Amy and Frank have gone for a polished concrete floor in their main living space. Now I have to say that normally I'm not a big fan of polished concrete because I just find that they're very noisy, they're a bit cold, and they don't necessarily make for warm, inviting living spaces. In saying all that, there's something really clever about this decision, and that is that polished concrete and the way they've poured it is one of the few options where they can get the dream, and that is a seamless transition between indoor and outdoor living. And it's when you see that that you realise that they really have made a clever decision. Because this transition and these doors that open up completely wide, out of the way with no post, makes for really great indoor-outdoor living. And in summer, this is going to feel fantastic. So Amy and Frank have made lots of smart decisions, and we talked about the fact that they were going to introduce 2 different floorings in a previous episode, and this really works. The meeting of this beautiful oak timber flooring with the concrete flooring is such a great way to delineate the entrance from the living space. But I think what's really clever about it is that this polished concrete is just too hard to go all the way through to the entrance, and I think that would have felt quite clinical, and it certainly wouldn't have done any justice to this amazing polished plaster wall that they've put in. The other thing that I think is really clever is Amy's choice of the timber, because the timber she's chosen has got a really nice line of grey through that. So there's a great kind of graduation in colour of the grey in the floors with the grey in the polished concrete. And so it just feels really calm and cohesive, and it's just measured. She's really made some very considered choices here, and this is when it really matters. In the master suite, Amy and Frank have chosen a few different flooring options, but each one has a function. In the bedroom zone, we've got a really beautiful carpet, and there really is nothing better than hopping out of bed into a beautiful loop pile carpet. And loop pile is a much more functional option. It's really hard wearing, but also the design of the carpet has got a really great flex through it, which means that it hides the dirt, and that's very practical. From here, they transition into a timber flooring option. Now, not only does this continue from the hallway leading into the room, but it also provides a break between the carpet and the bathroom area. So that serves a couple of purposes. One is it delineates the zones of the bedroom and the bathing area, but also obviously from a practicality point of view, any water spillage isn't going to damage the carpet. It's a great option, and they've really thought about what they need in the flooring from functionality as well as design.